You leave the foundry, feeling exhausted by the strain of combat, and yet exhilarated by having found the drive chain.
Wrong direction.
Meditate, right?
Oh god, yeah. Based on that last fight,
That was a rough battle,
maybe the roughest.
I think, that we've yet to encounter in this game.
Yeah,
But cool. A lot of fun.
definitely was. Probably the best battle too.
Yeah.
Also the toughest one. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, because my stamina is like. Yeah, nothing.
Oh, enemies.
It did say that there's danger nearby.
Wow. That's what that means, huh?
Yeah, but it did say you believe it's safe enough.
They caught you on your knees.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that.
They did, actually.
Oh, wow. That's what it looks like when you're meditating and somebody comes to jack you up.
Guess so. Alright.
That's pretty wild. I mean, magic up that health, though, yeah?
I didn't do that yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that right now.
No.
I think there's a cooldown.
Oh, wow. You
Maybe it's not
can't.
available. I don't know.
You can't start with magic like that, I guess. That's a shame.
Right. Stun him, bleed him.
Stunner.
And can't really do too much, but I will
Toss a Dagwar.
throw a couple at him just to make sure I got him. Alright, cool.
Nice. Strategic.
Right, and now for this guy. Can't do much of this, but wait, maybe I can wait it out and take the hit.
Is this another dude?
Not saying. Oh, whoa! You're
Another
right.
dude walking out.
Oh no! My strategy.
Oh no.
That didn't really crap.
Yeah.
But my endurance came back. Ooh.
Hopefully you can magic now. Oh.
Nope. So I think it's potion time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna keep going after this guy because the other one's still stunned.
Yeah. Leave him asleep.
Right. And go for a light attack. Because if I have a chance, yes. Defend.
Nice. Oh.
That was red the whole time though.
That was interesting. I think you were never meant to
Maybe.
do that. It's hard to say.
But he's almost dead too.
Yeah.
Quick attack. Dead.
Nice.
And then this guy. Do a heavy. That's all I got. You know they say if you get struck by lightning once, you're more vulnerable.
That's a science fact?
No, don't quote me on that. But I do know an individual who has been struck twice.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting that you can say I know the person.
A high school gym teacher. Anytime there was any signs of bad weather and they were outside, he'd be like, "Nope, we're going in."
He'd be like, I can feel it.
And because
Every part is tingling.
he said he had been struck in the course of his lifetime. He has been struck twice.
That's ridiculous.
And that's when he shared the story that, according to doctors, that if you've been hit once, you are more susceptible to be hit again.
So you have like a new like magnetic pull on your body?
Listen, we can make up stuff at this point.
Okay.
I really don't know.
The barometric pressure surrounding your person is
Right?
adjusted in such a way.
It could be something like that. Who knows?
You return to the main street and make your way with caution among the fire-blackened ruins of homes and workshops in this part of Rockstar. Now, you possesses the missing parts needed to fix the elevator and reach the sunken forest. Leandra is likely to be waiting for you at the boiler house, and you do not want to keep her waiting a minute longer than necessary. You quicken your pace and head towards the end of the village, to where the buildings come to an abrupt halt at the edge of the cliff.
Ooh. We'll be leveling up.
Ah! Are these all, so those were all the choices that you made, I think.
I think that is what dictated which makes sense because we weren't really in the smashing heads kind of business.
No. We did use intelligence. Not enough. Dexterity, though.
Always dodging.
That's good. That's good.
Cool.
Nice. Oh. Chapter 3. Blood on the Snow. Stealthily, you move along the street until the way ahead is blocked by a barricade of timbers, barrels, and domestic furniture. The villagers tried to make a stand here in order to stop the raiders at the elevator. They managed to block the way, but it is clear that they could not maintain this defensive wall. All along the base of the barricade you find several dozen bodies, by far the single largest number of Rockstar casualties you have found so far. The Gaiacs had no need to tear the barricade down. They simply climbed to the top and hurled themselves down upon the defenders. You peer through a gap in the barricade and see that the buildings on the other side are larger and more widely spaced. They end abruptly at the edge of the cliff overlooking the sunken forest, 100 feet below. You see the elevator platform in the far distance, and the boiler house where Leandra is waiting for you. However, reaching her will not be easy. There are many Gaiacs in the area, and they are nervous and watchful. Making a run for the boiler house is a viable but risky option. You focus on the building and notice that it adjoins another, which you assume to be the pump room. The closest building in the barricade is a grand timber-framed house. Bathhouse, says the sign above the main door. You remember Leandra told you about the steam boilers of Rockstar. They also provide heating and hot water to the village by way of underground pipes. It occurs to you that the main pipes may be large enough to crawl through. Classic Andy Dufresne move, by the way, from Shawshank. The boilers have been silent for more than 2 days, and the pipes will be cool by now. Reaching the bathhouse may be safer, but you cannot be sure of what awaits you there. To reach the boiler house with minimum risk, you must act quickly.
Okay.
The choice is yours, and then you and your family will be going to Barbados.
You use that line over and over again, aren't you?
That's it. Sandals vacations to Atlantis, Reebok gift cards. You get moon shoes. Action Cat was back.
Trying to be our cameraman again.
Okay.
So, we can do the road to the elevator, which is fraught with danger.
Mm-hmm.
Or we go to the bathhouse, which...
Andy Dufresne scenario.
Yes. Which, I mean, it worked out well for him.
I did.
I mean, it might have taken him, 20 years to do it, but he did it.
Rita Hayworth.
And then retired on the beaches.
Old Andy.
So, we're going with that?
Yeah, let's do the Andy Dufresne. To the bathhouse.
We'll write our story here.
Quickly, you run to the main door of the bathhouse before you are seen. You hurry down an open stairway that leads to the basement of the bathhouse. Here, you discover 3 large pipes that convey steam and water from the boiler house to the cellar of this building. They are empty, and their thick copper sides are cool to the touch. They all lead to the boiler house, but you must decide which of these pipes you will use to get there.
I feel like this could be really good or really bad.
Make your choice.
Oh, wow. This is really just...
Wow.
It just pick a pipe, and then apparently a discipline that might have been able to give us the ability
Huh.
that we don't have.
And then the other one said you feel the rightmost pipe is the one you should take. So why wouldn't you
No,
go
it
with
says
the
you
one?
take the central pipe.
Uh-huh. You go to the leftmost pipe, you feel the right
feel.
one.
I'm going to go with my feelings. On
Right.
This one, right?
Go with your gut.
Let's do it.
You open a large inspection plate and pull yourself inside this copper steam pipe. It smells strongly of mold. You quickly realize that this pipe has been out of operation for many months. You crawl along this dank conduit in near darkness. The only illumination comes from clusters of mold spores which give off a faint greenish glow. After a few minutes, you reach a section of pipe that is badly damaged. The roof seam has split open and you can see a weight of sharp granite pressing down on the pipe, flattening its roof. Carefully, you inch your way through this difficult section. Dust and small stone fall on you every time you move. Then, there is a terrifying crack of stone, and suddenly, the roof begins to give way.
Oh, boy.
Crash, 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 crash.
Okay, so you keep a cool head and press your back to the ceiling.
You're not that strong.
You don't master that discipline because I'm not, I guess, that strong. You sprint forward to avoid the debris.
I feel like you should. I don't know. The
I'm
picture.
very dexterous too.
You are dexterous.
But I mean,
Will the dexterity win out?
but
This is always what makes me think. Good. It's always this.
I'm torn. I'll let you decide of these two.
I feel like you want to run ahead of the debris, right? Let's do that.
Okay.
Because that just seems sensible. Sprint off.
Right? Ooh. What?
Oh, you have to do the things.
I was leaning on the stick.
Your sharp survival instincts save you from being crushed to death. You scurry through the narrowing pipe and throw yourself forwards as the roof of the pipe collapses. The crushing granite barely misses your feet by inches. Exhilarated to be alive, you make your way through the treacherous section of the pipe and crawl away into the eerie green darkness. As you crawl forward, you see several other pipes joining the main conduit at regular intervals. Some of these are not much smaller than the main pipe. They channel steam away to the village shops and houses. After a few minutes, you reach the section of pipe which is closed off by a circular copper plate. This plate regulates the flow of steam from the boiler house. There is no lock or any other visible means of opening this regulator plate. And it is too thick and well fitted for you to break it down. Reluctantly, you are forced to turn around and explore the first adjoining pipe, which is large enough for you to enter. This pipe continues horizontally for a few yards before raising vertically towards a steam vent located somewhere in the streets of Rockston. There are copper rungs fixed on one side of the pipe, and you climb them all the way to the top. The exit is blocked by a heavy iron cover. Dim, grey light pours down through the holes drilled in this cover plate. You press your shoulders to the cold iron and force it up. As soon as the seal of grime breaks, you feel the heavy cover inching upwards. Make your choice.
You raise the iron plate, paying close attention to your surroundings.
Mind your surroundings.
Exit the pipe with no further hesitation.
Mind your surroundings.
Mind surroundings, yes.
Batman 101.
Exactly. Or 102, either way.
Slowly, you raise the circular iron plate and slide it aside. You peer over the edge of the pipe and exit to see that it emerges in a street located close to the boiler house door. Unfortunately, your elation at having found the boiler house is dampened by the close proximity of Gaiax. A small group of them are standing near the boiler house door, taking it in turn to drink from a large bottle of wine. You can tell that they are slightly drunk, but not enough to prevent them from raising the alarm if they should see you. You decide to use the situation to your advantage and launch a surprise attack on this unwary group. But first, you must cause a diversion. Inside the pipe, the brackets fixing the top rung are badly corroded. Using your cloak to muffle the sound, it is easy for you to lever the rung up and down until the brackets give way. You grasp the copper rung and hurl it out of the pipe so that it falls beyond the group of Gaiax. It hits the hard ground with a loud ringing sound which galvanizes their attention. As one, they move away from the door to investigate the sound. They have their backs to you, and quickly you exit the pipe and stock up on them until unseen with your weapon drawn, ready to strike.
Okay.
Cool. So now it's ninja stuff again.
Right.
Ninja, rap, ninja, rap. Go ninja,
Oh,
go.
I knew you were going to go into that. Oh, man. Okay.
Sick action to acting.
Alright, I'm going to stun this guy.